This is the Fever is Real docu-series, telling stories, actually telling Chicago neighborhood celebrity stories. There's a lot of talented people around us all the time, and sometimes we don't showcase them. And sometimes a lot of things happen in life, and then somebody says, oh yeah, I know someone that used to do that. Well, I want to introduce you to Mari Avila.
Hello everybody.
She's one of the original old school lady promoters from back in the day. And the reason why I use that title is because she's been doing this for a while, and she's a female. And you know, this is a male dominated place, obviously. And it's good to hear the perspective of a female, what she went through and what she was doing. Yes. So welcome everyone, Mari Avila.
Hello everybody.
So listen, just tell everyone what year, before you got into being a lady promoter, where you were in the circle of going out back in the days with all the kids from the neighborhoods, like the Rainbow and stuff like that. Were you in that era?
Yes, it was in 1985, and back in the day they used to have the Battle of the Dancers, Battle of the DJs in Rainbow and Janelle's.
Janelle's, okay, yeah, I remember.
That's how I met everybody, a lot of people.
That's it's funny because all of us are from that kind of a thread, Rainbow or Janelle's. Mm-hmm. And how old were you? Were you supposed to be out at that time?
No, I used to sneak out of the house just to go to the parties.
So your mother sees this, or your father sees this?
Oh, right now they can do nothing. Yeah, but I used to have a good time, you know, like I used to enjoy, you know, the music. You know, back in the day the music was so good, you know, like they play good music, you know, like.
And it was innocent.
The DJs.
And that's all we wanted to, just go dance and go have a good time.
Yes, everybody would go out to have a good time. Nobody fights. Yeah. You know, like everybody enjoyed being there. And sometimes they didn't want to leave. That's
true. We wanted to, actually we would dance outside.
Yes.
You know, we start dancing. So I want to ask you now about you. Tell us about you. Who is Mari Avila? Who is Mari Avila now? I'll ask you some questions of back in the day, but who are you now?
Well, right now I consider myself a promoter, and my job is to have people, when they come to my parties, to have a good time. And I try to bring the best DJs, you know, to my parties.
I've been there. They're
artists,
really nice. I've been there.
You know, and I try to put something together, and I know that I'm unique on parties, because I usually, you know, like depending what kind of DJs I bring. Okay. So I will bring break dancers or regular dancers, and I know Gringo was always there for me. And
I've been to your parties. I've seen that they're very different. What impresses me is that how, you know, you're able to get these events together, because I mean, to me it doesn't matter whether you're a man or a woman, you know, there's a lot of work that goes into this. There's a lot of people you have to call. There's a lot of juggling that you do before you get your flyer out there and your information, you know, so that's impressive. When I've gone to your dances and I've seen you in action. And when you pick artists, like, how do you pick them? From where do you pick them?
Well, what I do is, like, I try to be different from other promoters, which I try to bring artists that never been to Chicago.
Okay.
So I know Alex from Latin Nation. He was one of my first that I reached out to, and when I reached out to him, he's like, "Oh my God, I've been reaching out to a lot of people and nobody wants to bring me." He's a
singer?
He's a singer. He's a freestyle singer, and he's from New York. And when I told him I want to bring you to Chicago, he was so happy, you know, and right away he said, "Yeah, I'll come over there." And then I was asking him, you know, like, who he suggests to bring. So I brought Ricky Vaz.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I know a lot of people from Chicago, they like house music.
Right, we love house music.
And a lot of people like freestyle, so I try to give them both together. And that party was a really good party. Everybody that was there, They enjoy, they dance, and nobody want to leave. You were there.
Yeah,
my
yeah, I've
first
been
party.
to quite a bit of them. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. So
Yes.
tell me about your events. How do you plan them? Like, do you plan your event, your title, and then you get the artist? How's your step? How's your process on doing this? Because it's you're promoting it, and you also when I say promoting it, you also really are everything, right? Like,
Yes.
Cause you know why I say that? Because she was just telling me off camera a little while ago that her and her sister are so happy that they work at really good places that they don't have to be lugging speakers. And I thought that was funny because when they say that, it reminds me of us in the back in the days
With the records.
Yeah, when we used to have to lug those records. And
Yes.
I'm talking to you about crates and crates of records. So if this party was on the 4th floor, it's like Ave Maria, you know. We were going up. And when I heard that you did that with your sister, carry speakers and
Yes.
yeah.
I had to rent speakers because some clubs don't have speakers. So I had to rent them, pick them up, take them over there,
Wow.
have somebody set them up for us. And then after the party, we had to put them, put them in the car. Then the next day I had to deliver them.
So why don't you tell your sister thank you? What's her name?
Thank you, Rosie.
Thank you, Rosie.
Well, my sister, she's the one that she's there for me, and she helps me a lot. Like promoting. And then I remember one time we had to be out in the cold. It was in February. It was really cold outside, and we were out passing out flyers in the cars, like back in the day.
Yeah, that's
The old
see
school.
that's why I like to talk about this because we all have our own
Way of promoting.
yeah back in the day and how a lot of things it's easier because you know everything is electronic, you got email, you got
Posted on Facebook.
yeah, everyone gets it automatically, but back then it was something like this, and it's
Yeah.
enduring when I hear this because it's a female doing her thing and wanting people to see her just
Yes.
like we wanted to be seen.
Yes.
So I think that's really wonderful. So tell me, now, who inspires you? When I say inspire you, it could be anything you want, anyone you want. But when I say and inspire, I don't mean like one thing because we are inspired in so many ways by a lot of different things in in this world by a lot of different people. But let's say who inspires you in this field of promoting and of music and of our circle that
Yes.
gives you that kind of like I want to continue with them. Who does that?
Well, mainly it's the people, my friends, the people. I want to give them something that
Okay.
they want.
Okay.
And then also, my best friend, Gringo.
Oh, my.
He always inspires me, and sometimes I would call him to give him, to ask for advice, and he would, cheer me up.
I didn't pay her for this.
No, but Gringo, he has been there since a long time.
It's been my pleasure to be
And
friends.
it was him and Troy, they were always with me all the time. I met Troy at Coco's. I used to do
Coco's,
parties.
yeah.
I used to do parties. It's California and North Avenue.
Okay.
No, California and the Division.
Okay, because I know a lot of old school people are going to say, déjame ver si eso es verdad. Because everything, they be checking everything out. Okay,
Yep.
Coco's,
So we used
yeah.
to do parties at Coco's, and right there they have the best food,
Oh,
the
okay.
best martinis.
Oh, yeah, we've been to Coco's. I think I went to Coco's one time. Man,
Yeah.
I lost my hair, so excuse me. Oh, yeah. I've been to
Yeah, and then
Coco's,
we used to do parties across the street. It was a social lounge on Division. So it's like,
Wow.
yeah,
Those places used to get really packed.
yeah, that place was super packed. It was like people standing outside to go in, and they were mad because they couldn't go in.
Yeah.
So it's like, it was the best place to hang out on the weekend, those two places.
I remember being part of that, yeah.
Yeah, and Troy was one of the dancers with the All Stars.
Okay.
They used to make a performance. And then
Troy's, in every story and everyone I interview have
Troy.
yeah. Hey, oh yeah, Troy. It's so nice
Yes.
to hear that because he pops up when I least expect it. and it catches me a little off guard. But I love to hear when people mention my friend Troy, because he's bigger than life, and he continues to come up into a lot of people when we least expect it.
Yes.
So tell me about, you said that you were the first one that was doing house and freestyle.
Yes.
So when you do your freestyle, what is it that because you've been getting a lot of artists from New York to do a lot of freestyle now, and they sound really, really good. They sound really, a lot of the freestyle artists.
It's because I have a really good system.
Okay, let us know.
Really good microphones and speakers.
And tell us about these people. Tell us about the singers that you have brought over from New York and their style and stuff like that.
Well, Alex from Latin Nation, he's a Latin freestyle, so he's kind of the oldest of the freestyle. So he's kind of different from the new freestyle.
Okay.
But he does have a lot of great hits.
Oh wow. Okay.
I'm sorry. And then the reason I brought him to Chicago, because I want people to hear him, because he has a lot of good songs.
Okay.
And then some.
And I've seen them and I've heard them, and they're both beautiful singers, beautiful personalities. Because I went to a couple of her gigs, so I'm just messing around.
Yes.
You get her, not me.
Yeah, and then one of the really loyal freestyle artists that has been by my side is Joel from Legacy.
Oh wow!
He's part of all my parties.
Really?
Every time I always get him, and people love him. Like he has a big.
And Chicago talent.
Chicago talent, yeah.
What female have you had any other talents from here from Chicago?
Oh, I had Dajay. He's
Dajay.
music.
Okay, yeah, a lot of people know Miss Dajay. Yeah. I even met. She's really nice. She's really cool. I've met her.
Yeah, she has an awesome voice. She don't need music. She could just play.
Yeah.
Like sing.
Yeah. And, just put her on a mountain. We'll hear her from here. She's got a powerful voice.
She has her beautiful voice, and everywhere she goes, she packs.
Yeah.
Me and Gringo, we did a party at Lamas.
Yeah, we did a party, which. Yeah, that's right. We promoted together. Don't interview me. Right. You're like, me and Gringo. I was like, yeah, we did. Yeah.
We did
You're right.
La Lamas, and everybody showed up. Remember?
Yeah. And Dajay was really nice, and she was really sweet.
Humble.
Very kind. So I remember that. Yeah.
She gave everybody free autographs.
Yeah. It was a great night. I think that you have done the reason why I wanted to talk with you and have you guys kind of. Get to know her a little bit because of what we do. And I know that all of us in this particular circle of friends and this thread, how they say that's hanging on of who we are by art or by the circle of people that we've known in this community, it kind of brings us together. Sometimes it's music and promoters, and sometimes it's someone that's in the politics or someone that's in the health tips, because now we got to talk about a little bit of everything. Music, but sometimes my back hurts. So we got to talk about everything. So that's why I wanted you guys to meet Maria Avila. And also I wanted to ask, is there anyone particular that you would like to give a shout out to? Bring out the name. Who would you like to give a shout out from back in the day? People you work with, places that you've been to. What brings you out?
Yes, I want to give a shout out to Magic Juan. I work with him side by side.
Bravo, yes.
I helped him with his, he had a radio station, and he used to play Dusties in the nighttime. Sometimes I used to go to his studio, and I used to help him choose the music.
Wow, good to know.
Yeah. So,
wow.
Yeah, he was an awesome friend and good, how should I say, mentor. He helped a lot, and I helped him, and I miss him.
We all do. He was a really nice guy.
Yeah.
Now, I know you're familiar with a couple of the DJs that are around us, and you also, because I did an interview with DJ Tony Technique.
Oh, yes.
And, hey, Tony, we're watching you.
Yes.
So do you know Tony?
Yes, I met Tony Techniques.
Tell me about him. Tell me about him.
I met him in a lot of parties. You know, like back in the day, he used to be, you know, like booked every weekend.
Wow.
And then he used to be part of Chi-Town Vibes. You know, it was like a mix show. And I know that we were the first ones that came out with that show. You know, it was from DJ Forever. And I know Tony Techniques was one of the DJs.
Okay, and that was...
That was in 1919? No, no, I'm lying. It was like 2008.
In 2008. Now, this was a radio show, right?
No, it was internet show.
Oh, yeah. Okay, it was an internet show. Okay.
Yeah, so they were the first ones that came out with the internet show.
Okay, okay.
And then everybody started doing it. They copied.
Wow, no wonder Tony's doing great things now. Because look at, he was just into everything back then.
Yes.
Wow, Tony, I'm really proud of you, bro.
Yeah, he produced music.
Yeah, yeah, no, he's really good. He's a really good producer.
Yeah, he's a good DJ too.
It's always really good to know, again, when someone brings out a friend that you know.
Yes.
And you're part of that friendship, and you have no other choice but to feel so happy being a little part of that. So, Tony, you know, really good to know you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, and then another DJ is DJ Crank.
Okay.
We went to school and high school together, and we're still friends.
Wow, okay.
And he's part of the Hot Mix 5 now.
Okay.
You know.
DJ Crank, okay. I've seen a lot of the advertising for DJ Crank.
Yeah, so we used to also, you know, do parties with Kenny Jam and Jason.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kenny's got a, I mean, he's, you can't even say legend no more because he already passed legend. You can't say legendary because he's past legendary, but he's part of all of us in this community, especially me also. So when you mention him again, another one that's, I'm not surprised that someone mentions them for all the beautiful things that they've done. And Kenny Jam and Jason always, it's always there to support. We've done a lot of different events, yeah, and he's always said yes, you know. So I thank him for that, and he's part of my family because I know him way back when my brother from the All Star Productions and Kenny Jam and Jason were friends. So I have to mention that because she mentioned Kenny Jam and Jason, and that goes to history back around. She's coming to interview me, and I'm the one that's supposed to be interviewing her.
I know, right?
But it's great to know those
things.
things.
The people you know, I know.
Yeah, that's why it's good to know that we're having a good conversation. It's like, I don't know what you're doing here. Yeah, so that's pretty cool to know that, because see, a lot of the people that I talk to, you know, I don't want to get you know, technical here because I'm not trying to do a talk show. I just want to have a good conversation, and since we know each other or we know of each other, then it brings the conversation a little closer, and then we're able to give you more information, and then it'll be fun. So that's why I do that. So thank you for, first of all, I want to tell you, you know, I'm not getting rid of her because I can edit this really quick. But I want to tell you now, on my side, I wanted to interview you and to talk with you. You've always impressed me because no matter what, you're a go-getter. You do what you have to do, and I've seen you from the background. I've seen you promoting side. I've seen you, you know, working the middle, working the door, walking back and forth, making sure that people have a good time. It's a lot of back and forth and a lot of energy. Sometimes it drains you. And you know, and thank you. I thank you so much for doing this interview with me and talking with me. I said interview like this is the view. No, just and talking with me. Especially for this because of history. Because you know, we've done quite a bit of things, and sometimes it doesn't have to matter to a lot of people, but it matters to us. And sometimes there's a small community that just wants to know, what did we do? Why did we do it? You know, and we do it for. Why did you do everything? Why did you do everything you were doing music promoting and everything. And why are you still doing it? Why? Why does it go from here to there? What is it?
Because I want the people to have a good time.
Oh, you?
Enjoy.
No, you. What do you
Oh,
do?
me?
It? Uh-huh.
I do it because I love the music and I love to be around people.
There you go. You see, she loves the
Yeah.
music and she loves to be around people. Everyone's got their own way of getting there.
Yeah, he loves it. You know, they enjoy the music and the DJs, the artists, everybody loves me for the reason that I take care of them. You know, I pay everybody, and you cannot say that I had a party and nobody got paid because I didn't have the money to pay. You know.
So speaking about that,
Yes.
so you have, I know that you're a very honest person. That's number one when you're doing promoting and you're working with this kind of field with people. Now here in Chicago, you've done promotions. Name some of the people that you have promoted and you have worked with and paid in your roster.
Yeah. Well, I started, doing parties. Back in the day, it was a Congress leader.
Okay.
So I used to help White Knight.
White Knight, and everyone knows White Knight because he's from Chicago.
Yes.
And he's well known in Chicago. Hello, White Knight.
Yeah, so I started helping him,
Wow.
we used to pack everything. Yes.
And you also know a lot of the people that we know.
Yes.
And I'm glad having this discussion with you and having to talk to you about a lot of things. Anything that you want to let the people know about you, that maybe I didn't mention, or maybe that I mean, don't worry because I can edit this. It's just not, you know what I'm saying.
Back in the day, I used to be a dancer and a break dancer.
Wait a minute. Say that one. I want that one.
Yes, so back in the day when I was in high school, we used to have battle of the dancers. So I was one of the dancers and I used to do break dance with the Windy City Breakers from Chicago.
Look at that. See, another thing I didn't know. Wow. So when you say back in the day, like what day was that back on?
Well, it was like around, 1989.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Because when we say back in the day, it has to be back in the day.
Back in the day, yes.
So, and that's really good to know. Something else. What side of town did you live on? Always? Where did you
Humboldt
live?
Park.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm from Humboldt Park.
Oh, so I didn't know that. Oh.
Yeah, I was always going to the park in the nighttime.
Okay.
I used to go for walks in the nighttime.
So you're the youngest?
I'm the oldest.
Okay.
Yeah.
But still, back then, when you were the oldest and you were sneaking out, how old were you?
I was like 15.
See, the oldest 15, she gets to get. Don't worry,
Yes.
because I always mention that a lot of them used to sneak out the back to be part of all this, of this movement and part of the old school back in the days in the 80s in Chicago with all the clubs and and we were young back then, but we wanted music and we're still representing music. So it's funny that she says she's the oldest, but she's 15, but she used to sneak out of the house.
Yes.
So that's pretty funny.
I used to go to Rainbow because
Look at
that's
that.
where the fun was.
Yeah, it was always packed with 13. It was like 12, 13. But they said they were 15, but it was really a 12, 13.
Back in the day,
Yeah.
the security guard, you were able to sneak in.
Of course. That was packed. Rainbow used to be packed, of course.
Yeah.
Janelle's used to be packed.
Yes.
These were kids sometimes that were like 12, 13, and they would say, like, I'm 16, I'm 15. You're lying. You're still lying. But we all used to do it,
Yeah.
So that's funny that you used to be part of that. And that's wonderful
Yes.
because me talking to you, it's not like I'm talking to someone from outer space.
Oh.
and I don't connect with a lot of the things that you did and stuff like that. So, anything else that you would like to speak about you that you find it interesting? You want to talk? It could be about family. It could be personal. This is your moment.
Yeah. Well, the only thing I could say, I did forgot to mention one other promoter that I used to work with. His name was it was Gringo, and he was Gypsy. We used to do parties at the Pan American Festival. Do you
Gypsy.
remember?
I remember Gypsy. And Pan American Festival, what year was that?
That was in like around the 90s.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice. No. Because my brother used to do Pan American, but I don't know if it was that late in the '90s. I don't think he's still in the that late in the '90s.
Well, yeah, the guy that I told you, his name is Gypsy. You know, he used to be in charge of bringing the artists.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I used to help him promote the parties too. Yeah.
So, you know, I want to ask you this. Look at, you know, I know you told us that, you know, you want to make people happy and you like all that. But what is it in this field that it just brings you there? Because I like people too, you know, but sometimes when I'm promoting, sometimes I like people, I like you, but I like you over there.
Yeah.
Because sometimes there's a lot going on, but within you, why do you keep doing this?
Mainly it's because of the music, and I just like to be out.
Okay. So you don't mind the hard work, you don't mind?
No, I don't mind.
Okay. Tell me what you want to say. I'm just kidding. Listen,
I don't know, I just enjoy when I used to hang out with the culitos and the all-star dancers.
Now she's bringing bochinche. Just when I'm saying goodbye. She's like, and then remember this? Yeah, I was getting close to her. You see how I was getting close to her? But then she said culitos. I was like, girl, wait a minute, let me wait up.
Yeah.
But I'm glad, yeah, you're part of the culitos and the all-stars and imported, yeah.
Yes. Well, I used to hang out a lot with Troy. You
Yeah.
know? Like, he was one of the dancers from the social lounge, you know.
Yeah. It's amazing how all this is just all of us together. The Culitos, Imported Taste, Troy will always be there, you know.
Llamas Club.
Llama, oh yeah, the Llamas Club. You know, Llamas, Latin American Motorcycle Club has been so, here I go, she's interviewing me. But I gotta say this, the Llama, because she brought it up, the Llama has always been there for the community. Every time you needed something, they were like, I'm gonna do what I can do. They always showed up, you know, showed out. So I gotta thank you, Llamas, for that, because within our community, sometimes there's people that we need, and when we needed a space, right?
Yes.
We did our event there,
Yes.
you know, and there's been a couple of events now. They're doing a lot of comedy shows now. They play dominoes, I think on Sundays for the old timers, on Sundays. So they're constantly doing a lot of things. They're always having their every year toy drive with their motorcycles and all their toys. One of my friends from there is Tito Rodriguez. Another one is Johnny Melendez, and I know a lot of the other ones, but I'm sorry, this is her interview. But yeah, thank you thank you, Lama. So I know Lamas is always one of the great places from our community.
Yes.
So listen, thank you for spending this time with me.
Interviewing you too.
Thank you for interviewing me. Thank you for interviewing me.
You know that Gringo always inspires me, because when I want to give up, he tells me no.
None of us are gonna give up. None of us. Yeah. She thinks she's gonna give up, and then I put a song and I go, no, you gotta promote this. She goes, okay.
I know, right?
But
I know last night I haven't gone out for a long time, and my sister, she's like, she got me.
Good.
Because I told her no, I don't want to.
Good. You need to get out. You're a promoter. They need to hear you. They need to see you.
Yes.
This is your space. This is your area. This is your spotlight. All of us. And I say this with all my heart.
Yes.
All of us that done part in this circle of friendship and where we come from back in the day. It's not one spotlight, and I say this from the bottom of my heart. It's only one spotlight. You have your spotlight. Because of your spotlight, a lot of other people are able to shine.
Yes.
So you know, this is your. You know, let me tell you. Sometimes I feel like that too. But you know, we are like. I'm an introvert, and I know she's an introvert. That's why I'm like putting her. And can you imagine two introverts? It's like two snails putting.
Yeah.
So, but I'm an introvert. But when I'm like this, when I have to control, then I'm okay with things. But I'm saying that this is the only way we give ourselves motivation, and we lift each other up. Yes. And because of the passion that she has, she does what she does. I do what I do, and we're able to stand on other shoulders, and then other people are able to stand in our shoulders. Yes. Mari Avila, old school lady boss promoter. I thank you.
Thank you.
I appreciate you.
Yeah.
And I'm so honored that I got to talk with you. And
thank you. Thank you for thinking of me.
oh, I'm thinking of you. How can I not
He
think of
always
you?
follows me, everything I do.
You see, see what I'm saying?
Like last night I was out, had the video, and he's like dancing already.
You see what I'm saying? She's trying to tell me she's stalking me. And I'm not saying the call's coming from inside the house.
Yes.
Thank you, bye.
Thank you.
So remember, this has been the Fever is Real docu-series, telling stories. You can check us out on YouTube.
Thank you.
My name is Jose Echevarria Gringo, as my community knows me. And this is...
Mari Avila.
Mari
At your
Avila.
service. Whenever
At your
you want to do a party, I'm there.
There you go. Thank you.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Wait, here it comes.
I hope you have enjoyed all these amazing Chicago legendary iconic artists. From DJs, dancers, singers, actors, producers, you name it. This has been the Fever is Real docu-series, telling stories from the book The Real Dance Fever and Chicago's original old school memories.